proud movement for the university library that we are organizing this day a national seminar on One Nation, One Subscription and Infinite Services. I heartily welcome our chief guest, Honorable District Magistrate of Udham Singh Nagar, Shri Nitin Bhadoria ji, for his gracious presence. I also welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shivendra Kashyap ji, in this very important program of One Nation, One Subscription awareness program. Sir, I welcome you here.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Shri Dr. S.K. Kashyap, our today's chief guest, Shri Nitin Singh Bhadoria, Deans, Registrar, faculty member, and distinguished participants. I am really thankful to University for collaborating with us and organizing such an important event and your commitment towards the strengthening the research excellence in country. Now talking to ONOS, it is a transformative step towards the equitable access to resources across the country. Today's program is just the first step towards the empowering our academic community to the knowledge resources they have access to. So under ONOS, the core principle is to reach out each and every institutions with the equitable access. So if you are coming from remote university or you are from metro university or smaller or bigger, everyone will get the same access to resources. That was the core principle of the ONOS. We need to encourage our students to better utilization of the resources. Providing access to resources is just the first step, but utilization is the real measure. And for that, we need your partnership. I request all faculty present here to aid these resources into your teaching, into your research. Encourage your students, explore these resources and include this into your curricula or into your research.
Honorable Chief Guest on Dais, Shri Nitin ji, District Magistrate of Udham Singh Nagar, and more than that, a thorough intellectual personality. You will love to listen to him. A person who is excellent administrator and a person with insight also. Insight of the challenges, the problems. One thing that we lack into university side and we could connect with it is, see, data is a resource. And comprehensive data at one place makes all the strength. If it is on the fingertips, that makes all the sense. Across into the university, the data, vertical, horizontal, students, colleges, faculty, every type of data compiled at one place, creating a data center, which says anything, everything that has happened across into this university is preserved into it, and that is there onto the fingertips to retrieve. How many research papers which have been published? And then it goes into two sides. One, when we are compiling data physically, and when it is getting captured automatically. And the world is leading towards that, because as we all know, QS ranking, the aspect of QS ranking into the world, they never ask for any data from you. They map you onto their own with the data that is already present on web. So if you are captured into US eyes, it is their own system with which they capture you. If you are not captured, still it is their own system with which you are not captured. Creating a server for data at the university is not a wise decision. Rather than that, think of it that this data is put into web, into cloud. There is no challenge of upkeeping, there is no challenge of crash, and still the data is there available for you, retrieved at different levels with different authority, and you need not go for the same data, asking for the same data again and again. That becomes a requirement of the universities. Congratulating you all for to join this very much aligned topic, which is very much relevant into the present context, being with it, getting acquainted to it, utilizing it, and putting it onto the place.
I would like our chief guest and our VC sir to inaugurate this very important facility for our university, and that will definitely increase the our ranking and our everything and the facility for the teachers.
Dr. Kashyap, who's taken over very recently, and I strongly feel that the university is in very safe hands. And with his vision, I think the QS ranking, as he was talking about, will soon be aiming for much higher. Initially, the first time that I went to a library was at IIT Kanpur. My mother was doing a PhD, and she used to give me my bibliography cards. This is 1989, 1988 की बात है, and she used to make me write कि लिखो ये work कर दो. So I used to just sit and fill those bibliography cards. Then in school time, the libraries are more about the exposure to literature, how rich they were in different languages, what books were available, and I think exposing it to the world around you. But I think my major experience for staying in library for long hours came in when I went to BITS Pilani. The modernization phase of library had come in. The online resources were available, and I think in terms of the international journals, international access to international data, and the research that was going on, the library became the focal point where you met other people, where you met other researchers, and sort of had a very valid discussion, very enriching discussion with them. I strongly feel that the experiences in the library, the time spent in libraries, sometimes people feel that it is wasted, you've not done anything productive, but I think this is the most productive time that is there in a student's life. So the importance of library cannot be overstated than that. But I think that now the real challenge lies with the fact that how do these latest technologies, when we talk about AI, we talk about big data, we talk about blockchain, how it can be utilized in enriching the library system that we have over here. And today, I think every district is developing libraries because there's a huge demand from children that we meet over here, children who are preparing for competitive exams, children who are who are wanting to do that research, to have those resources sitting in their home, sitting in a particular space available to them. And for that, we are constructing libraries and reading rooms in every block over here, in every town over here, so that students now get access to it. I think the knowledge of GBPUAT University, I think, is the most would be the most largest knowledge resource center in the district. How can this knowledge be shared to everyone would be one challenge that we'll be looking to work together with. I also strongly feel that access also creates security issues, and these security issues need to be also dealt with. So I think today's discussion would be enriching in that aspect as well. Leadership of Professor Kashyap, I think the PM Sir's and CM Sir's vision of creating this whole network, the ONOS network and InfluNet services would reach not only the university students over here, but also reach the citizens of Pantnagar. Everyone today to have a very refreshing, very enriching time over here, and everybody benefits from your presence over here. Thank you so much.